Are you receiving the correct amount of Social Security benefits? Don't know. Or are you considering or going through the disability approval process, and have you looked at your check amount that you would potentially receive and like, not sure that's right? Well, hopefully this video will help you out. It's a commonly asked question that I've received in my close to 2 decades of work here at the Disability Digest, where we help people that are sick or injured get their disability income, insurance benefits, live the best possible life they can. So I'm in hopes that this information helps you out. I'm going to cover 3 areas where we see opportunities for individuals to increase their check amount. First one is making sure that you're on the right program. We do work for Social Security Disability, helping people go through the disability approval process. So we're familiar with that and have done that for years, but most people are familiar with Social Security because of the retirement program that you can start at age 62 and receive monthly income, or if you hold out longer, you get a higher amount, and at age 65, you have access to Medicare. So those are the top 2 programs that people are familiar with, but if you have a spouse that's deceased, then you could get survivor's benefits if you're over 60 or if you're under 50 and disabled. So those are 2 other programs that people don't know about. But also, you could be a Social Security disability recipient, but your survivor's or widow's check could be higher, right? So you could switch. You don't get 2 checks, but you could switch programs. There's also benefits for those that are divorced out there. You can file on your ex-spouse's Social Security number, and they don't even need to know about it. So that's another benefit that's out there. Or if you have children that are unfortunately disabled, that's the last category. There are others, but those are the most popular ones that are out there. So make sure you are on the right program. That's first. Number 2, you might find this hard to believe, but oftentimes the income that you make and is reported on your taxes, when that information is reported to Social Security, it's not correct. So you could have earned $50,000 in a year, but by the time it ends up at Social Security, it shows $10,000. Every year, I just learned this the other day, you should definitely check how your earnings are recorded to make sure that it's right, because this is the most common problem that people have that impacts their check, right? So 2, confirm it. Just log into your account. You can see your earnings history. If you don't have that information and you're a member here at the Disability Digest, contact us and we'll give you the directions on how to do that. Number 3, Social Security disability recipients, as well as those that are receiving Social Security as a result of aging into it, have access to Medicare. And our environment here, most individuals are on a Medicare Part C plan, although they would like to have a Medicare supplement, but pricing prohibits. So there's 2 parts here. If you are Medicare eligible, you're likely paying for your Medicare Part B premium, which in 2025 will be $185 a month. There are some people that are disability recipients or low income that could have this paid for by the state, saving $185. I included it in this because it's taken out of your check. So if that $185 was put back in there, boom, your check goes up. So if you're an individual and your income is in the $1,500 a month range or less, you should definitely look into this if you're paying for your Medicare Part B premium. So that's one. Or if you're a married couple, it's $2,500 a month. You look into it, and the state would pay for it. It's a very common program. There's no other strings attached, so definitely check that out. We have the information for you to apply here at the Disability Digest, and I'll include it in the show notes. The other possibility that you can consider to reduce that Medicare Part B premium and increase your check is in many densely populated areas of the United States, there are Medicare Part C plans that have a buyback. Now, this isn't for everybody. If you've got multiple conditions and you really need the doctoring aspect of a plan, I would stay away from this. But if you are just generally healthy or have a physical injury that only requires like seeing your primary 4 times a year, then you could get a Part B buyback in your plan that could reduce or totally eliminate that $185 a month, right? So that would be another way that you could get your check increased. So recapping, make sure you're on the right program. Make sure your income was properly recorded. Even if you've been on benefits for years, you can go back and look into this. And then 3 is assess your situation for your Medicare Part B premium. Now, if you want more information on this, the full meal deal from an expert that used to run a 3rd busiest Social Security office, I'll also include around here in the description of this video a link to an interview I did with Dr. Ed Weir. So you can check that out. So these are all legit. They work for people. I encourage you to pursue them. Every dollar counts. I know. I respect that. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Yeah, it worked. Or maybe something that you did differently that we have missed here that would increase your check. Hope you find it helpful. Subscribe, ring the bell, stay tuned for more, and make it a great day.